You know, on the start I was just probably the most nervous I've ever been, and I just try to do my best to keep it together, and it wasn't my best run. I almost went off course a couple times, but you know, I really charged on the bottom and was able to make up the time, and this for me is one of probably the best races of my career. Getting a chance to win at home with the home crowd here is just more than I could have expected. I think right at the start it's really challenging. You know, there's a lot of terrain and you get going really fast. Right, I mean, by the third gate you're going top speed, and then there's just a lot of terrain you have to manage. A lot of blind gates that I almost missed today. And then on the bottom, you know, it goes into the shade and it's steep, and you really have to, you know, be on line and charging, and I tried to just let my skis go at that point, and was able to carry good speed through the finish. But you know, this whole race, this whole hill is really challenging in the sense that you really can't make any mistakes. You have to carry the speed from top to bottom, and despite my mistakes, I think I did that. You know, I realized the magnitude of everything. I realized that everyone's here to support me, and you know, I realized the opportunity, so I just try to do my best to show or have a good race for the fans, and yeah, it's been awesome.
Like I said, just stay calm, look at the course, have a good inspection, and then have a good plan, and you'll be fine. And but when I got to the start, I was freaking out. I was listening to some rap music, trying to get my head straight, but I told my coach, Jeff, that, you know, I'm really nervous, help me out, and so he tried to, you know, really get me fired up. But that didn't really help too much. I still was nervous when I was in the starting gate, but I just tried to ski aggressive and ski the way I did it up in Lake Louise, and it definitely wasn't my best run. It wasn't a perfect run by any means, but I kept it together enough to get the win. I mean, you know, I looked out into the crowd and saw a lot of kids, and I saw the American flag waving, a lot of American flags waving, and it's really special. I mean, this to come here, win in my hometown for the first time I can't really describe it. It's amazing.
Yes, it's beautiful. It was a little bit difficult for us because we knew it's a man's slope, but I really enjoyed the run, and I think it's because the snow is not so difficult, it's not so icy, it's very grippy, and yes, it's a nice hill for us too. I had a good feeling on the steep part. I think that's a little bit more my part than in the flat, but you have to take a lot of speed in the flat parts, and just ski very fine and not too hard. Yes, it's the whole package.
Some of my teammates had good results in Lake Louise, so I knew if everything is good, I can do the same. And yes, sure, it's very nice to be back on the podium.
Oh, it was really fun because it was very, you had a lot of speed, and yeah, it was a man's slope, so it was a little difficult for us, so yeah, I liked it.
The first section today, it was really turny and it was good for me, but the flat, it's not the best for me because I'm not the best in the flat, so I lost much time, and for me it's better if it's more steeper. But I think the perfect skier has to can all the sections, so you have to be good in the steep one and in the flat one. Maybe I have to learn some from Lindsey.